Hey there, I'm Tony DeCopel. This is The Uplift. We got a great show for you, a great cast of characters as well. Among them, these two collectors born decades apart, connected by their love of car keys. Steve Hartman's got the heartwarming story of this unusual shared passion. Also, Broadway star Lea Salonga shares what she would tell her 17-year-old self now that she's become a Tony winner and a Disney legend. Plus, take me out to the old ball game. We go behind the scenes of America's favorite pastime and the treats that have become synonymous with it. How about a beer and a hot dog? Plus, David Begnaud goes to a surprise city to find a story. I'll give you a hint where he went. He found some real Southern hospitality there. All these stories and more, heartwarming news. You know exactly what you're watching. It's The Uplift. Hey there, welcome to The Uplift, the show that lifts you up for at least the next 30 minutes, you and me as well. We're going to begin with the story of two collectors born decades apart, but connected by a shared passion for car keys. Maybe they found mine. And how their families learn the real key to life is helping others. Steve Hartman has their tale.
Cheryl Johnson.
Can you get the cream?
And her sportscaster husband, Ernie.
Which one's the cream, Cheryl?
Say they've had a blessed life. And as we first reported last year, they credit that to a decision they made back in 1991. That's when the Johnsons adopted this little boy from a Romanian orphanage and brought him home to Atlanta. Michael had Duchenne muscular dystrophy, an incurable disease. He also developed a feverish passion for car keys and key fobs. He used to go around to dealerships with his dad and ask if they had any extras.
He would hold them in his lap, and he would just want different ones on different days. And when he got sicker and he got on the ventilator, he even talked about the car that Jesus drives. And if you need to know, Jesus drives a red Silverado.
At the age of 33, Michael left in that bright red Chevy, leaving his parents along the side of the road, clutching photos and that extensive collection, which they have cherished.
And I know it's not him, but he held them, he loved them.
Yeah, because I have to have that memory.
Which is why Ernie and Cheryl plan to hold on to that quirky collection forever. Until last year, on the 3rd anniversary of Michael's death, when Cheryl saw a Facebook post.
The message was from another mom in the neighborhood looking for car keys and key fobs for her son, who loves to collect.
Hi-yo!
This is that boy.
I'm Cooper.
I'm Steve. Nice to meet you.
6-year-old Cooper Kivett has a developmental disorder called Williams syndrome and about a couple dozen key fobs.
There's something special to him.
Because that's just something you can't go to the store and buy.
Parents, John and Brittany, were hoping for 1 or 2 fobs for Cooper's birthday. But that's not what they got.
I just couldn't even believe it.
Michael's collection that was so near and dear to his parents suddenly didn't feel like it belonged to them at all.
I know this is Michael wanting Cooper to have them.
Cooper? Whoa.
After we first told this story, viewers from across the country followed the Johnsons' lead.
What do you say?
People were asking us if they could send us keys that were special to them.
Jaguar.
Cooper got some really fancy fobs.
I've been wanting that.
But for his parents, the most prized ones will always be these. The ones from the Johnsons, who showed that although there's no right way to mourn a child, giving to others is key.
Thank you so much.
Steve Hartman, on the road, near Atlanta.
Coming up, buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. Major League Baseball season is in full swing. We're going to go behind the scenes at Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas, home of the Rangers, to see how America's favorite pastime really operates. The Major League Baseball season is in full swing, and what is more American than baseball itself? Possibly hot dogs and beer. CBS Texas reporter Bo Evans wanted to explore how these 3 pieces of Americana come together for something wonderful at the ballpark.
Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. We're gonna learn the whole process of how to sell beer here.
Ice cold beer here.
Don't think twice, I got them sitting in the ice.
I feel very official. When fans get here, we're gonna start slanging some beers, and then after that, we're gonna sell a few hot dogs.
Right there. Come on in.
It's always been my dream to sell beer.
Is it?
Yeah.
Good.
I like to drink it, so why not sell it?
Might as well.
Smash it.
Smash it.
I love smashing ice. Gotta keep these beers cold, man. We're ready, baby. I'm ready to slang some cans. Whew. I'm already tired. Gotta stretch it out, man. Get some lunges in. Gotta get loose. That thing's heavy. You wanna make sure you're limbered up.
So what you want to do is lay them out.
Bud Lights, Bud Heavy. My man knows his way around a bucket.
Right there.
Oh, can't go to the ballpark without the nuts.
Just take it right here and then pop. Pop, just like that. There you go.
You know, I've been cracking beers for a long time, but not normally for other people.
I just go cold beer.
Cold beer.
They'll start walking by.
Water, soda.
I just try to chat them up.
How we doing? Yeah?
Ice cold.
You need anything? We got cold beer.
Cold beer.
Cold beer. You guys look like you need a beer. Cold beer. This is the coldest beer in the whole stadium. Drink responsibly. We got water. We got snacks. You come here, you think the beer sells itself, but I'm out here working. How we doing? How we doing? You gotta be careful. Who needs a beer? This beer ain't gonna drink itself.
Number 6, John Young.
It's a marathon, not a sprint. In the koozie. All right, back up we go. How we doing, folks? It's not easy. It's heavy. It's weighing on my neck. I did not think slinging beer would be that hard, honestly. Whew. If the beer doesn't sell, I'm worried about the dogs. We're gonna sell some hot dogs. Let's do it. Hey, folks, who needs a hot dog? 1, 2, 3.
He's been waiting for a hot dog.
Let him get a dog! Let's go! I got you, brother.
Thank you.
Jumbo hot dogs! 5, 6, 7. Is that a dinger? That's number 10, baby! Yeah! Oh my God, I'm selling so many more hot dogs than beer. Dingers! You need a dog! Jumbo hot dogs! I'm sweating. I'll tell you what, man, this is hard work. How are we gonna get over there? Cold beer. That's it. We're sold out. It's a lot of steps, it's a lot of work. It ain't easy selling dogs and slinging beer.
Coming up, Broadway actress, the legendary one, Lea Salonga, reflects on her journey from the Philippines to the Great White Way, which is what they call Broadway, what she would tell her 17-year-old self. It's up next. She is a Tony Award-winning actress and Disney legend who has built a legacy for the next generation of Asian performers. But what would Lea Salonga tell her 17-year-old self? She shares it all in a note to self.
Dear 17-year-old Lea, you are finding yourself at a crossroads in your life, a fork in the road of two possible futures. The first, a more traditional one, 4 years in university and a career in medicine. The second, a still uncertain path as an artist performing in a brand new West End musical. Before you make that decision, allow me to make a case citing what your life thus far has been. From the age of 3, you've been climbing onto the living room table, holding concerts for an audience of 0. Mama started noticing that you could hold pitch and sing properly, even though the lyrics would come out garbled. One day, your mother had the bright idea to put your voice down on vinyl, and in her own persistent fashion, hit a row of music stores to sell your single in your hometown of Manila. It's the same city where hundreds of thousands of Filipinos protested the government in a revolution that began on your 15th birthday. You'll remember you had to end your party so that your friends could get home before tanks rolled down the streets. It was your mother's determination that set you on a course to make movies, host television shows, and perform in front of tens of thousands of people. All of it will prepare you to land the lead role in the West End musical, Miss Saigon. Over the course of a few days, you will learn new music with the show's composer, songs that are beautiful and romantic and passionate and sad. You will learn that you will be playing a Vietnamese bar girl who falls in love with an American GI. Taking the lead role means you'll need to be in London for about a year. A full year. Now what? What does this mean? Allow me to give you this piece of advice. Talk to your family and friends. You will hear each and every one of them tell you to jump at this very rare opportunity. You'll come to Broadway, the world you only know through watching the Tony Awards on television. You will one day, thanks to Miss Saigon, win a Tony Award for yourself, becoming the very first Asian actress to hold that trophy. Your voice will carry you from Broadway to Disney, where you'll become the first ever princess of color, singing as Jasmine in the movie Aladdin. You'll later voice another Disney princess, Mulan. Generations of children will grow up on these films. But perhaps the greatest reward you'll ever receive won't be a trophy, plaque, or medal. It'll come in the form of another young Asian actor making her Broadway debut. She will give you the tightest hug and will softly say that your being on stage showed her that she could do this. You may sing for a living, but in this moment, you will be rendered speechless. Your future self is many decades in and is still having fun. You'll get to travel and work in some of the most amazing places on the planet and meet and work with incredible people. Oh, one more thing. When you're 35 years old, you will give birth to the love of your life. Someone who'll share your love for musicals and performing. He'll be a massive Sondheim nerd, understanding the lyrics that confounded you when you were a young woman. His name is Nick. Trust me, you're gonna love him. Good luck with it all. I have a good feeling about your life. With much love, Leia.
Coming up, he's got a ticket to a surprise city in just 48 hours to come up with a story. So, what did David Begnaud find, and where did he find it? You will find out next. In his Surprise City series on CBS Mornings, David Begnaud is given a ticket to a city, 48 hours to find a story in that city. Where did he go this time? What did he find? Here's David.
Okay, where are we going? Oh, Greenville, South Carolina.
Now, I had been to Greenville before, but this was a surprise trip, and I had just 48 hours to sniff out a story. Greenville is nestled in the foothills of the Blue Ridge Mountains. With tree-lined streets and a historic downtown, there are cascading waterfalls where the Reedy River meanders right through this charming southern city. Falls Park is where we set up our sign saying, "I'm looking for a story," with the help of my pup Paddington.
I have a story that's inspiring. The story is that at 62 years old, I'm starting over. I have been traveling by myself. I have started disco dancing again, and I've just started really living my life just for me, which is something I've never done.
Well, I started my own pop-up record store about a year ago.
How's that going?
I found some happiness there that I didn't think was possible. So
I love hearing that.
Yeah.
I love hearing that.
Only took me 30 years.
That's all right. Some people go an entire lifetime without finding it.
One of the things I learned, if you want to change your lifestyle, make it public,
Yes.
so you have people accountable to you.
That's right.
Because accountability is the one thing that helps you make that change.
Bingo.
Bingo.
That's the point.
Hey, I appreciate you're doing this.
My pleasure. Thanks for sitting.
Yeah.
Thanks for chatting. Thank you. Right about then, I noticed two little girls who had been petting Paddington earlier had come back with dolls.
Hi. So we wanted to tell you why we're here. So we're here delivering American Girl dolls, and we're delivering them to girls who were affected by Hurricane Helene. And we want to show you a video.
What's up, Appalachian families? We're going to show you some of the dolls we've been working on. This is Hallie and Caddy. They lost their entire home. This is Arabella and Bailey. A tree fell on their home and damaged a lot of things inside.
What are your names?
I'm Kenzie.
And I'm Kaylee.
And your sisters?
Yes, sir.
From
St. Cloud, Florida.
St. Cloud, Florida. And so you're here to do what?
Deliver some of the Appalachian dolls.
How old are you?
9. I'm 11. I'm
Okay.
turning 12 in May.
Okay.
And I'm turning 10 in April.
That's wonderful. You both are very good speakers. Very good speakers.
Thank you.
How do you feel doing this?
I'm very happy and excited that we get to help out.
Yeah. What does that excitement mean to you? Do you want to do more of it?
Oh, yes. Lots more.
Yes.
A lot more.
Could I meet your mom?
Yes.
Hello, Mom. What is your name?
Angela.
Hi, Angela. Nice to meet you.
Yes.
Okay. So how did this all come about?
Hurricane Helene hit, and we usually try to volunteer because we're used to hurricanes where we live. We couldn't take a chainsaw up there, so we were like, well, how do we affect a girl to help them quickly? And that's through play. And so we said, well, let's do Anna the Appalachian doll. So her story is that she understands what the girls went through.
Okay.
And that she is going to be her new friend to help her, that she's brave, she is strong, and that she's going to make it through this.
Now, the Tilshers were just passing through Greenville on their way to North Carolina to deliver more dolls.
Welcome to North Carolina!
So we joined them and the dolls on the ride into the mountains.
Hello!
And along the way, we set up an opportunity for them to get to meet some of the girls who had already received their dolls.
Oh my goodness, you guys! It is so great to meet you. Are you guys huggers?
Say yes.
Yes, you are. Can I give you guys a hug?
The children, all homeschooled and close-knit, were a bit shy. But it was amazing to watch how the sisters used the dolls to break the ice.
What's your favorite thing to do with Anna?
I like to bring her in a lot of stuff.
On what was a chilly morning here in Burnsville, North Carolina, 9-year-old Addie caught my eye.
I love her so much, and she looks just like me.
Just before Hurricane Helene hit, Addie was diagnosed with alopecia. The Florida sisters knew that, and they customized a doll that mirrored her.
For her to get a doll that represents something
Yes.
that she's going through
Yes.
is, I mean, this whole initiative, they've brought undescribable joy to so many little girls.
Like 13-year-old Autumn, who cradles her doll in a way that symbolizes both hope and confidence.
I used to go to this Girl Scout thing. I wouldn't bring my doll because I was scared people my age would think I was weird or something. But I guess it's fine. It's my doll. It's my choice what I do with it.
As the dolls gave way to precious child's play, the moms, who are the homeschool teachers, reflected on this lesson in kindness. which, no matter how small, can move mountains.
We've just been through a lot. Because of these dolls, we were able to still give my daughter something special on Christmas. Something that we probably wouldn't have been able to do otherwise.
What were you trying to teach these two sweeties?
So that is the biggest thing. So for them, it's character building, and it keeps them looking at the other people always and not themselves. And so I really needed something for them to feel like that they were participating that's bigger than themselves, because it's not about us. That's ultimately the reason why this was started, was how can I incorporate them to bless others?
Well, y'all are a blessing.
Thank you.
Sure enough, that's our show. I hope it brightened your day. I hope it lifted you up. I hope you're floating right now. If for some reason you're not, press play again. Reruns, still totally free. I'm going to find some good news.